You ever seen someone steal from a SWAT team and post about it on TikTok with the hashtag girlboss? Yeah, that happened. And not in a high-stakes action movie, right in the middle of a sleepy suburban cul-de-sac where nothing more dangerous than a raccoon in a trash can usually goes down. Let me back up a sec. There's this guy, let's call him Logan Pierce, retired military, now a quiet contractor in Maple Creek, Oregon. Keeps to himself, keeps his lawn trimmed to regulation length, doesn't talk much. You know the type. One Friday morning, Logan packs up and heads out of town to visit his brother, also ex-military. Just 3 days, no drama expected. But oh, drama was brewing. See, Logan's got a shed out back. Locked? Usually. But this time, maybe he forgot. Or maybe he figured, small town, safe neighborhood, who'd bother? Except someone was watching. And her name was Denise Callahan. Now Denise, she wasn't just any neighbor. She was the self-declared enforcer of Maple Creek's HOA, a woman who once fined a man $75 for unauthorized wind chimes. Her motto? If you don't like the rules, move. And she meant it. So the moment Denise noticed Logan was gone, and that shed, unlocked, she saw what she thought was a golden opportunity wrapped in HOA righteousness. Inside the shed were tools, powerful, serious tools. Not your average Home Depot drills. We're talking breaching gear, reinforced crates with cryptic markings, stuff that didn't belong in a normal backyard. But instead of calling anyone, or, I don't know, using common sense, Denise took matters into her own heavily gloved hands. By 9 a.m. Saturday, she'd rented a U-Haul trailer. By 2 p.m., Logan's shed was empty. And by Sunday, Denise was sipping hard seltzer on her patio, filming a TikTok titled, "How I Saved My Neighborhood from a Hoarder." She posed next to bolt cutters like she was in a catalog. Girl boss. Hoarder help. The video went viral. Her fans loved it. What Denise didn't know, and I wish I was making this up, is that those weren't Logan's personal tools. They were registered SWAT equipment on temporary off-site storage as part of a federal logistics operation. Every item tagged, logged, and, here's the kicker, GPS chipped. So when one of those GPS trackers started blinking red inside Denise's garage, yeah, SWAT noticed. Logan gets a call. "Sir, we've got a situation. Someone's interfering with federal breaching tools." Meanwhile, Denise is still on her influencer high, planning a garage tour for YouTube when the doorbell rings. She opens it, sees 2 plainclothes officers. One flashes a badge. "Ma'am, we're here about some items in your possession." And with the confidence only someone who's never faced real consequences can summon, Denise waves them in like it's no big deal. "If this is about the yard tools," she says, "they were clearly abandoned." No apology, no hesitation, just full Karen energy. Then Logan walks up behind the officers, calm, silent, in uniform. And let me tell you, Denise doesn't flinch. She doubles down. She actually files a formal complaint to the HOA claiming Logan was hoarding paramilitary weapons in a structure accessible to children. She shows up to the emergency HOA meeting with binders labeled Unauthorized Weapons Cache and Explosive Risk Zones. One binder had a map of Logan's backyard with the words Potential Blast Radius in Comic Sans. I swear to you, I could not make this up. And then, Logan calmly plugs in his phone, plays a short video from his security cam. There she is, Denise, hauling crates out of his shed like it's Black Friday at Best Buy. Another neighbor chimes in, "If you thought it was dangerous, why not call the non-emergency line?" Denise? "I didn't think they'd understand the risk." Yeah, the room went dead silent. But it gets worse. Because when the police get the warrant to recover the stolen items, they find an extra crate in her garage, unmarked, sealed, heavy, not listed on the original inventory. Denise says, "Oh, that? I found it behind the others. Figured it was junk." Except this junk was a biometric locked DHS crate with a Homeland Security seal, containing encrypted flash drives, sealed files, and a stainless steel case marked Witness Protection, Pending Review. That crate wasn't supposed to be touched by anyone, not even Logan. Its presence in her garage triggered an automatic federal investigation. She didn't just steal tools. She tampered with active evidence in a RICO case. And she filmed it. Her fingerprints were on the handle. Neighbors saw her hitting the box with a hammer trying to pry it open. The gloves she used? Latex. Useless. Her defense? I was cleaning up. You people should be thanking me. She said that, in an actual interrogation room. But then came a twist no one saw coming. During the trial, yes, this went to trial, Logan takes the stand and drops a bombshell. Turns out, Denise accidentally triggered an alert that uncovered a real breach. One of the files she accessed had been previously tampered with by someone inside the federal agency. Her video metadata helped trace the leak. Logan looks at the judge and says, "She's not innocent, but she's accidentally useful." Denise's attorney jumps on it like a lifeline. "Ladies and gentlemen, my client is not a criminal mastermind. She's just an overzealous suburbanite with poor judgment and a ring light." And believe it or not, that saved her from prison. Instead of time behind bars, Denise gets house arrest, 2 years of digital monitoring, and mandatory community service, supervised by none other than Logan. She's also banned from any HOA in the state. Her name? Used in training materials under What Not to Do. Her final punishment? She had to wear a bright yellow badge during her court-assigned Respect and Boundaries seminars. It read, Civic Volunteer, Level 1. But don't worry, she still found time to be petty. She tried relaunching her TikTok as Civic Saint, got banned, applied to another HOA across town, denied, tried to sue the federal government, laughed out of court. Her last video, a shot of her backyard, captioned, "Sometimes it's better to grow where no one's watching. No hashtags, no likes, just silence." And yet, the damage she caused? A federal operation delayed 48 hours. 2 suspects vanished. A RICO case nearly blown because one woman couldn't mind her own damn business. So here's the question I want to leave you with. Was she just misguided, or does petty entitlement deserve this kind of fallout? You tell me. Was justice served, or was it just poetic? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should people like Denise face criminal charges or just be humiliated out of HOA existence? And hey, if your neighbor starts quoting bylaws while holding bolt cutters, maybe check if they've got a U-Haul parked outside.